I've always been one for trying to prove people wrong. I like to exceed expectations. Throughout high school, I was a 3-sport athlete all 4 years. Went to a JC, played volleyball and softball there, and then transferred to Nevada.
She became a starter for us, middle of the season, and really had a great season for us.
She was a hell of a player. She was a stud.
I think really was looking forward to coming back in her junior year season and probably being able to carry her sophomore season forward.
Everything was perfect. I finally fulfilled my dream, getting to play college softball. I'm so excited. It started in January when we got back from Christmas break.
When you have that pain, that's kind of a lingering pain late in the season, it's hard to know whether or not that's just the rigors of the season.
I really thought because of where it was, like I just tore my meniscus. I figured, hey, I'll go have surgery in the off season and be back ready to go. Piece of cake. I had an MRI and my mom got the MRI results and I look at her and she's like, her eyes are starting to water. I'm like, oh no. I read through it and it was not what I ever expected to read.
I will always remember I was in summer school class when I heard the news, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know it, our worries was school and if we're gonna start on the field or not. Her worries was, well, I hope I'm living tomorrow.
I had a biopsy of the tumor, and it came back to be Ewing sarcoma. I did, I think 6 rounds of chemo and then the knee surgery. I had 6 inches of my femur cut off and a titanium implant put in my left knee, and then more chemo after the knee surgery.
It's almost like having a baby again. 24/7 care every day. It's exhausting.
I couldn't have gone through any more pain. It was excruciating. And I felt if I have to do this, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna be the best at it. Sure, who wants to be the best at going through chemo or recovering from this extensive knee surgery? That was me.
I don't know that there's anybody on our team that probably was better suited to handle this than Jayme. Just because of her personality, because of the way that she was brought up.
I missed out on a lot of things. Watching my sister's volleyball games, so my brother play basketball. That was tough, but when I got to be home and see him for 5 days, it was like nothing was going on. Sure, I was sick, but we had fun doing whatever we were doing. You cherish things that you don't realize that get taken from you when you have to go through this. A few times I got to Skype with the softball team, and that was fun.
It was huge because she was supposed to come back. I mean, she was our starting left fielder, so I think to us it was a loss on the field, but honestly it was a loss of a sister to me because I was with her every single day.
It was nice to be able to talk to somebody about something other than cancer or chemo. Sure, we talk about softball. Oh, I had 5 errors today. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. It really was.
Everywhere we went, we had her jersey hanging up in the dugout. Every time I'd run in and out of that dugout, I'd look at it and do a subconscious pound fist and just be like, this is for you. Whenever I was on that softball field the past 2 years, I had a jersey behind me and a vision of her in front of me.
When they went in for my surgery, my tumor was actually dead and all the cells around it were dead. So I was declared cancer-free and in remission. Everything's going so well. I'm back in school. I had just moved into town.
She beat it once and then she had to come back and she thought life was gonna pick up again and then boom, hits her again.
I had started having some hip pain. I was sent for an MRI and again, it showed up on there. Took the wind right out of my sails.
We get the call from Jayme that she has to go back in the hospital. They found 3 more spots on her body. And I'll never forget just running to the bathroom and just being hysterical because I just knew the year that she's had, I couldn't imagine any longer.
I had to do it once. Okay, fine. Twice? Really? Really, twice? And this time it's going to be twice as hard, twice as much. I had some more chemo, I think about 10 treatments. I had radiation and a bone marrow transplant. I tried to be that strong person for everybody around me, but it wears on you emotionally. I think they did a bone marrow biopsy that it didn't show anything, no disease, and so at that point it was in remission again. I think right before Thanksgiving. And so Thanksgiving and Christmas time were very special this year. Not very many people get to go through this twice and celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas with their family. I went through those things so I could be around for my sister's graduation, for my brother's basketball tournaments, to watch them play. Like, I got to go see my sister play college volleyball this year. That was exciting. I want everybody to see that I have an amazing family and amazing people around me. Sure, I'm the one who had cancer, but I'm not the only one that suffered through the whole thing. If I had to do this all over again, I would do it because of the people that I've met, the people who have impacted my life, and the things and changes I hope to make after cancer. I like to work with kids, and I think working with kids with cancer that have had cancer would be easy for me, I guess, just because I've been in their situation. One of the first goals that I made after I was diagnosed with cancer was to get to live my life. The second thing was graduating from college. I will start my last semester this upcoming fall, and I'll graduate in December with a degree in human development and family studies. It's real, I'm going to, and it's gonna be a great celebration to the end of this long 3-year journey.